they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up.
Good God. Didn't I? Wow.
He's at the touchdown, Cougar! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Second down coming up. Give to the back. At the 45 on its way. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Power football with the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here. And
turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Right back to the well. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Smashes through the tackle, and he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Lobster! Pinch, 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 pinch.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Duggan. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB,
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some.
What are we doing?
Brings into the open.
Jesus. Wow.
Inside the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, BYU. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Find some fresh air. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That quarterback put his face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as
What are
BYU
you
tries
doing?
to get a stop on 3rd down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stage today? It's about as big as it gets.
Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the pitch pass, but he's able.
Good.
Right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Shoots his way for more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
Jesus fucking Christ. Who is your other assignment?
Well, the defense is tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What? What'd you say?
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick
I'm going to be gone.
He was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Look out, he's got room. Running free.
Lobster. Pinch.
Touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Jesus. Oh.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's trapped. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
That was my fault.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end.
No.
Touchdown Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
His foot was out.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to
What?
bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. That is was an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Unbelievable. How?
Ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Running back searching.
No, what?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What the fuck?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job.
How do you not catch that?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Finds his man. It's man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field.
I don't really know what to do.
At least put something.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is just not the year.
Onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that
Not
playbook.
the year.
They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red
Blitzes
zone.
are not getting home.
We're moving the football. And
How did he catch that?
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be
turning it on.
Oh, just go.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Offense in an empty set. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a... But it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
What is it?
It's also robbery.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper.
What are you doing? Why are you floating over there?
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get.
So they can go forward, but I can't. I'm not sure we understood
Man,
that.
what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. You'll always remember this moment.
Wide open downfield. Oh, what a move. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked
I don't even know
down.
what that was.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. The inside handoff.
I just
Finding
tackled
an
him.
escape route. Made a defender miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Shakes off the defender. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by a field goal over Virginia. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations.
Oh, God.
Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those
Cannot
guards
catch
and
a
those
pass.
centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Buying some time. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Catches it at the 30. And now the hit knocks it loose.
Of course.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to let it go. He's got it for a big play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wrapped it inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
The Cougars will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now this offense is back on the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The play action fake.
Oh, God.
To the wide out.
Yep, I'm done.
Picked
All right.
off. That's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup on Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out.